Welcome to the People of the Future channel. I'm your host, Dallas, she, her, AM Air, and I'm happy to have you here. In addition to being host of this channel, I'm also a co-anchor of Common Healing. Common Healing is a participatory world-building studio where you, people of the future, world builders, are invited to rest, converse, play, share, and dream with us. So sit back and enjoy a great episode with us. We're happy to have you. The last time we met Annalise and heard about how she got to common healing and world building as her work and concept, we're going to dive deeper into that conversation with this episode today. But I first wanted to ask, how was the journal prompt? Did you learn anything about yourself, your inner child, your child self that you put into practice? How did it go? Did you invite someone or share about it afterward? I did play in some dirt. It was lovely. I'm not sure what I did, but it was dirty. Did the tarot reading offer you anything? Did it resonate with you? If you didn't leave comments on the last video, leave them here. Let us know. There will be more offerings for you today in this video, so stay tuned.
What I'm building may not be something that I see its manifestation fully. The things I'm doing may not be for me, or it's not like I'm following a path where I know where this is. Like I mentioned, I hold this vague vision that I can see and I can feel. I think it's mostly that I can feel it, and images, I guess, pop up in association with those feelings. But mostly there's just a drop off of unknown that I don't know necessarily what the steps are a year from now or 5 years from now or 10 years from now.
I love what Annalise is talking about here. The question I asked her was about, was there a community or some history that was helping her to common healing, world building as art practice, her livelihood? And her response didn't begin here, but I decided to put this piece first because it is an excellent journal prompt piece. Following your feelings, viewers. What's a feeling you could follow that might lead you to something bigger? What might be uncovered from simply listening to the feeling, maybe where it sits in your body, how it shows up, at what times of day? Following the feelings is your journal prompt. And that's just it. Follow the feeling.
Holding the discomfort of uncertainty, but also letting that be this fun. It makes it more fun, lighthearted. This might be for 2 generations beyond me, and I'm cool with that. I think, yeah, just still that anxiety around unknown and sometimes overwhelm, but really that's also the fun of it, is following this breadcrumb trail and following my yes and following what feels good, and also letting things be dynamic and letting things shapeshift. I think if there's a prescribed path, then there's no space for that. And I think, yeah, building the blueprint as we go and being more collaborative as we do it is what didn't happen in the past when things were built. It was just this is how we do things. And look where that got us. I was actually at Storm King a couple weekends ago. Life-changing. We came across a 3-legged Buddha. Was not expecting it. Just it emerges. And all of us had to sit. Where did this come from? What is going on? And I just sat down and was just in front of it, and the message for me was just very much life is not that serious. Have fun. Life is a game. And I feel like I've been kind of gamifying my life more recently, and it's making me more productive, and it's also making me feel more free. There's so much less pressure, even in terms of making money and building wealth. It's this is a game that brings a lot of ease, I think.
I'm not going to give a second journal prompt, even though I really want to. But I just love this point of gamifying life and how we can play with the situations we find ourselves in to either elevate out of them or have them not burden us from obtaining our truest desires, our dreams of freedom, liberation, joy. Our visions of peace are what we deserve to have. But if you want to journal on it, you can start in the comments section. Let us know what you think about that idea. We're going to head on to our tarot offering from Oracle at the Sanctuary. Be sure to subscribe and follow for next episodes coming out, and give us a like. We love y'all. We appreciate it. Stay tuned for the tarot reading from Oracle at the Sanctuary.
Hello, world builders. Oracle at the Sanctuary here with a collective reading. Tarot for world building is neither predictive nor prescriptive. It's an offering of perspective. A tool you can leverage as you lean into your interconnected sovereignty. Let's get into it. The Four of Pentacles. We see a person standing on two discs, holding one disc and one disc on top of their head. They are, I'm going to say, balancing one on top of their head, and assuming discs are essentially slippery, not the most sturdy things to be standing on. This person's hands are full. There's not room, there's no ability to reach, to hold anything else, to grab, to step somewhere else. They're holding on so tight to what they've got that any set of movements they would lose. They would certainly lose at least one, maybe more, of the pentacles. And if we think about four again as that stable base, we can think about how when we're holding on to too much, we may think we're ensuring security for ourselves by holding things close, but in reality, we don't have any room for change. We don't have any room for motion. We don't have any room for the unexpected. And so we're not very sturdy and we're not prepared. So in the Four of Pentacles, we can find an invitation to maybe set some of our burdens, set some of our obligations, set some of our responsibilities down to make more space for what is trying to find us.